Hello, my name is Mike Driscoll, and in this tutorial you will be learning how to use wxPython to set the background color on your app and then to reset it back to its neutral color. So the first thing we need to do is we need to import wxPython. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger if we can. And then we'll continue. So let's see. First step, of course, is to create your frame, which holds all your other widgets. And then we just need to create the rest of our code. Let's see. So we will use this older code, and I'll just create kind of a pretty normal program. Actually, we don't even need that. We just need to set the title. We'll call it background reset. All right. For demonstration purposes, let's go ahead and add our code at the bottom that makes this run. Whenever you create a wxPython program, you have to create an app object to be able to run it. And you have to turn on the main loop so it can accept events, or process events, however you want to look at it. Okay, let's see, we'll add a self.show here at the bottom. And that should be pretty much the minimal amount of code we need to run that. All right, that looks good. Now we just need to make it do something more interesting. So let's add a panel. If you watched my other coding videos on wxPython, you probably know what I'm doing right now. Here we're creating a panel, which is going to be the sole widget that goes on the frame. Let's see, let's make this one's background. Actually, we'll give it a button. So let's say we have a color button. And we'll make it equal to wxButton. And we'll give it parent as the panel. And let's make it change the color to yellow. And then our color button needs to have an event bound to it. So we'll bind it to event button and say self.onYellow. Alright, and then we need another button for our reset. So let's do a reset button, also equals wxButton. And we'll stick it on the panel too. Whoops. And let's see, I guess I need to set it. Need to tell it what I'm doing here. So label equals that. Label equals that. Need to fix my misspelling. Okay. And we'll set the reset button to be bound to event button and then self on reset. Okay, so far so good. Now we just need to put those buttons into a sizer and we will be ready to actually start doing something cool here. So let's do main sizer, we'll make it a box sizer, and then we will add the two widgets to it. So we're at our color button and give it a border of 5 pixels. And we'll add a reset button too. Pretty much exact same code for this one. Give it a border of 5 pixels. Then we'll say self.panel.setSizer to main sizer. And if I did this right, we should now have two buttons on here. Oops, but I don't have any. It's complaining because I don't have the onYellow function or method defined. So let's fix that. So let's see, onYellow, self and event. For now, we'll just make them pass. We need to do an onReset too. All right. So now if we restart, this should have a nice little thing here. Yep. Okay. So let's do this. We'll do self.panel.setBackgroundColor. And we'll say yellow. Let's rerun this code and make sure that it works the way we want it to. Alright, so that didn't work quite the way we wanted it to, because it's not resetting the entire panel. So I forgot to do something. We need to tell the panel to refresh so that it actually redraws everything. Let's do that quick. And try again. Alright, so now the entire color of the background is yellow, but reset doesn't do anything. So here's the part that some people don't realize, is that you can't just say reset color and give it an empty string. You have to actually tell it what color to set to. So in this case, we want to say self.setBackgroundColor to a very special thing called null color. So this should do pretty much exactly what we want it to do, and it'll reset it back to that kind of off gray color. So now let's run this again. Save, change it to yellow, and then we'll reset it. Oops, we don't want to reset the frame, we want to reset the panel. That's why I didn't like that very much. Alright, yellow, reset. Now we're back to the right gray again. So, to reset the background color in wxPython to the original color that the background should be, like its default color, you use wx.nullColor to do that. As you can see, we only have 34 lines of code, or 33 lines of code here. It's easy to do, and you can just kind of play around with this as much as you like. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments, feel free to leave them at the bottom for me in this video. Thank you so much.